can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
What's going on, FM fam? How's everybody's Friday going? Hopefully, y'all had a good day. Hopefully, y'all had a good week. Coming back from Thanksgiving week and Thanksgiving weekend. Hopefully, y'all didn't spend too much over the Black Friday weekend, Cyber Monday, or maybe y'all did. I don't know. But tonight, we're going to talk about why mechanics take long to diagnose vehicles. Now, whether you're a waiter or a drop off or simply an appointment customer. So I like to relate this a lot around doctor visits, right? You go to a doctor's office and you get told, be here at a certain, be here at a certain time. And then you fill out some paperwork. You wait for 2 hours in the lobby until you get called into a room. That's kind of what happens with a vehicle. So when you take your vehicle in for a service or diagnosis, either or, there has to be room or in the shop and or an available technician to be able to bring your vehicle into the shop. Now that could be right away. That could be an hour, 2 hours. It could be the next day. Because we do have vehicles already in the shop that are there prior. And then once we have available time to slip your vehicle in, appointments take a little bit more priority. So if you have an appointment set, you will be pushed in front of the drop-offs. And whenever there is an available tech open, the next available tech open will end up bringing in your vehicle. Now, depending on the issue, you're going to have to wait. And when it comes to intermittent issues, I always recommend that people drop off their vehicles. You do not want to be stuck waiting an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours just for your vehicle to get into the shop. Not only that, some of these diagnoses can take quite a long time. Now, normally, if the vehicle's not under warranty, you will be told that there is going to be a diagnostic fee up front. That does not guarantee that you will get a complete diagnosis. That is just to start. So that allocates 1 hour of the technician's time to diagnose your vehicle. Whether that's pulling codes, whether that's test driving, whether that's tearing something apart minorly. Okay. So y'all saw how, and I kind of screwed myself in a way on the last video that I uploaded. the last full length video with the misfire diagnosis. Y'all saw how quick I was able to get through that. But that's because I had already done it. So I knew what I was doing. I had all my tools together. I simply thought it was going to be a coil, and I was wrong. So I did end up having to charge the customer for pulling codes, doing a power balance, doing this, doing that. Now, all those checks I did, okay, those were all we allocate time. How long is it going to take to pull codes, do a power balance test? Then we have to, let's say, swap coils, or simply well, it'd be swapping coils no matter what. Swap coils or put a known good coil in there. Then we have to power balance it again to verify that the misfire is at that the misfire is following apart, or it is corrected by the known good part that we put on, or do we still have an issue? If y'all haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's a pretty good video, in my opinion, because it's a quick run through of how I diagnose a misfire and the extent of the actual misfire. If y'all haven't seen it, so we calculate all this time together. Okay, the first hour swapping coils, doing power balances, all that good stuff. And then we have to be like, wait, hold on. Okay, you know what? This is gonna take a lot more than I initially thought. So then what we do, we write up an estimate, check fuel pressure. That's something I didn't even include in the video. Check fuel pressure, of course. Um, check injectors, check this, check that, do a full compression test, all this, that, and the other. All that stuff adds up, and that is time. It doesn't matter how long it takes us. Okay. It doesn't, that's the point of flat rate. It is a flat rate fee for what we have to do to get to the pinpointed uh issue. Now, if we find the issue is something that we took off or we took apart, then basically you've already paid for the labor. You've already paid for the labor. So time gets thrown into the repair, which is a good thing. It's a very good thing. Now, not only for that, right? So not only do we have to allocate time, test drives. We got to test drive vehicles. And then if it's an intermittent issue and you're a waiter, oh my God. You're telling me this happens once a day in the morning? It didn't happen for me in the morning. I'm going to tell you, drop it off. I'm not going to expect you to wait. Now, you do have customers that I can't leave it. Well, if you can't leave it and it's only happening in the mornings on cold mornings, how do you expect me to diagnose your vehicle? That must mean that you really don't want it to get diagnosed, right? So, normally there's not a charge to leave it overnight if that's what the technician is recommending. Normally, storage fees occur after you neglected to come pick up your vehicle days after you've already been told it's either ready, well, basically ready for pickup, right? Whether you got a repair done or um, decline the work. But that's a different story. Another reason why diagnosis could take long is just getting to certain areas. If I have to take a head off to look at a head gasket, that's going to take time. And then it may seem, we got to during there's certain times of the day where it's going to take the longest to get your vehicle in. It's going to be in the morning, and it's going to be around lunchtime. Morning, because we get a morning rush with people dropping vehicles off. Lunchtime, because you have two sets of teams that break off to lunch. Even if you're a waiter, okay, even if you're a waiter, we have to eat. We have to eat. Normally, this is what I do if I have a vehicle that I have to diagnose, because it takes time for not only us to diagnose the issue, and if we find that issue within a certain amount of time, then we write up your estimate, and this is all done web based. So we write up your estimate online and send it off. That goes to parts department. They end up building up their estimate, but it goes in queue to them because This is another thing. It's two countermen dealing with a main shop and an express shop, right? And then they also have phone calls coming in up the wazoos. So they have to go through a list. The first one to make it, second, and so on and so forth. So they have to make their way down to your vehicle, right? Once they get to your vehicle, then they got to go through all these catalogs. They got to look up the parts the technicians are looking for. They got to price them out. They got to check availability. If we don't have the part, then they have to source the part, right? Whether it's aftermarket and or ordering it from a PDC, a main PDC, parts distribution center. And then by the time it goes through them, then it has to go to the advisor. Now, is the advisor available? Are they dealing with another customer? Advisors have a lot to deal with as well. Even though we like to talk a lot of smack about advisors, they have a lot to deal with as well. So once they get your estimate, they put all they cram all the information together, get all the parts and labors and all that good stuff. And if you dropped off your vehicle, guess what? All they have to do is email you the estimate, and that goes to your phone, that goes to your email, whatever. Now, if you're there at the dealership, then of course they will get to you, they will bring you into the office, they will talk about your issues. Just like when the doctor comes in, tells you, yeah, well, you know what? You got whatever, whatever. And then they're gonna tell you, well, this is what we got to do. What do you want to do? And then of course you make your decision right there. Then on the repair side, it's gonna be a lot, depending on what the actual issue is and the fix is gonna be, then that's gonna take some time as well. So it's not always that technicians are in the back just not doing anything. There's so many times where a customer will be waiting and get angry, and we have to force somebody to get this vehicle in and looked at. Now, you don't want to rush technicians on diagnosis, because it is so easy to skip over something. If you skip over something and it leads you in the wrong direction, oh my goodness, good luck. Good luck, because then that's going to be a misdiagnosis, not only on the technician, but on the shop. Is going to give the shop a bad name. We don't want to misdiagnose your vehicles. So give us our time, and we will take care of you. Ultimately, just got to be patient. I don't know why when it comes to customers, automotive customers, they are always such in a rush. Now, this is another thing too, because we just had a holiday come up, right? And I ran into a couple issues where it's the end of the day, customer brings their vehicle in at the end of the day, and they're expecting to have their vehicle back. Now, this customer had extended warranty, right? But they could not leave their vehicle. That's one thing I want to touch on as it relates. You take your vehicle in, you want it looked at, you're complaining about some issues, but you're expecting to have your vehicle back the same day. I don't know what goes through customers' minds when they knowing it's a holiday. If you need your vehicle that bad, wait till after the holiday to get it looked at. Because if you already know you're not going to be able to leave it, well then just wait. Just wait. If you don't feel like it's that serious, then just wait. Because not only, and this is the thing too with extended warranties, they like to send out inspectors for the smallest things. So if you have extended warranty, you're trying to get extended warranty coverage, more than likely you're going to need an inspector to get sent out. Thanksgiving landed on a Thursday. Or yeah, Thanksgiving landed on a Thursday. If it's Wednesday at the end of the day, that claim cannot be called in until Friday. Hope and pray that that claims department is open Friday. And then it takes 24 to 48 business hours, business days, up to 2 days for them to get an inspector out. So the bare minimum would be till Tuesday. So they said they're gonna bring it back. I hope they do. I hope they do, because it was quite a bit of work. But yeah, I want to know. I want to see what y'all go through. How do y'all deal with this stuff? How does your shop deal with customers and waiters and appointments. If y'all do appointments, I do not know. But we got some members up in here. We got Justin, we got Peter, we got Supra, we have DLC for Christ up in the building. We got Bill Beckett, we got Lakes, got Chris JRS. Didn't get a notification. Oh, we just got on, Chris. We got Benjamin. Dang. We got Quick Wrench. Peter. I don't know if I called out Peter. Yeah, what's up, Peter? Frosty. Good evening, sir. All right. And then as I think of more stuff, we'll bring up some more stuff. Because electrical, oh man, that's another one. When it comes to electrical diagnosis, whew, that's always going to be the lengthy one. That one and noises. Because electrical is always a pain, and anything electrical, we can make sure things aren't bad first. True. Also, AC can take a minute too, man. If we got to evac and recharge your system, depending on what system you have, whether it's a 1234 YF or a 134A, the machine, we have to suck it down. The machine has to suck it down and then recharge the system. We can't just simply add because we don't know how much is in there. We have to have the system filled up to spec. Barry, what's going on? Cars today aren't the same cars from 10 years ago. That is absolutely correct as well. Have y'all ever seen inside an engine bay? Oh my goodness. I wish I could make a video on the vehicle I'm doing right now, but I absolutely cannot because it'll put a. Anyways, if y'all were to see that engine bay, y'all would freak out. There is no room. This engine is so crammed in this engine bay. Wiring looms everywhere. Oof. And I don't even want to work on it. Hello, everyone. What's going on, Peter? I knew I called you out. That is very true. Yo, what up, Fluffy? What's going on, TBSS? How you doing, brother? Yo, FM fam. I forgot today was Friday. Oh man, you forgot today was Friday. How could you forget that? I've been looking forward to today. And you know what I'm looking even more forward to? Next Friday. Yeah, I said it. Next Friday. Next Friday. What do y'all think is gonna happen next Friday? I don't know. I don't know if y'all seen the shorts or whatnot, but YouTube kind of slacking right now. They ain't putting the videos out for some awful reason. But I've hinted at some stuff. And I hope y'all seen it because then y'all would know what's going on Friday. Look at it closely. What's going on? My dude, driving home 30 minutes watching your show. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. I've been busy moving things for over a week now, and tomorrow and Sunday get to move things to our new house, even though it's a one bedroom. Hey, at least it's a roof over your head, Justin. Dropped off my toolbox today. Oh, I forgot you was going. Oh, my bad, Super. Yeah, mic check, 1 2. How we hearing? How we listening? Um, and we're gonna touch on not only mainline stuff, but we're gonna touch on the express side as well. Dropped off my toolbox today. That is what's up, bro. Mr. Fluff, what's going on? DLC for Christ. Bill Beckett, good evening. Good evening, everyone. What's going on? Bill, how are you doing, my dude? What's going on? How to auto repair? Nice, Super. That's good to hear, brother. Oh, yes. And I gotta call this guy out right here. He likes to give me some hell sometimes, but he does have some pointers and stuff like that. I'm gonna introduce y'all right quick to VCMD Propulsions. He goes by a different name at his stuff. But yeah, what's going on, bro? Glad to see you up in here for the first time. What is going on? It's pretty cool that you actually caught alive. That is what's up. All right. Let's get back to it. Nice, Super. That's good to hear. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, Bill Beckett. Hey, Lakes. What is going on, brother? My buddy Lakes. How's it going? Trans King FM fam. How you guys doing? I didn't get a notification. Oh, yeah, see YouTube slacking. Look, it's gonna notify all of y'all about us being online. It's gonna notify y'all next week. Sup, Fluffy and all. What's going on, Benjamin? Oh, Benjamin, you better be here next Friday, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's only intermittent when the customer drives it. When the technician drives it, yo, that's not even That's not even only in automotive, man. That's in everything. Like I had some issues going on with my AC here at the house. We had the technicians come out a few times. Every time they showed up, the damn AC was working. I'm like, I'm not going crazy. And this was in October when it was still hitting 90s, 90 degrees. You know, we're seeing, oh my goodness, bro. Man, we finally got a new unit put in outside, put outside, inside, outside. We got a new, like, 2 times the size, man. My unit was like, I don't know, 3.5 feet. Now it's almost 4 foot tall. So it's a two-story house. I'm like, man, why the hell did y'all give us that little thing, anyways? In the contract, it says that the homeowners are required to keep the house at least 20 degrees lower than ambient temp. So it could be 110 outside. As long as it's reaching 90 inside, there's no issue. But the fact that it wasn't working, like the compressor outside wasn't kicking on, fan wasn't kicking on, some stupid stuff. Ah, yeah. They, they this place is crazy. Um, so yeah, it's not only in automotive, it's in everything. Been a long week. I believe it, Justin. It's been a long week for me too. A lot of ups and downs at the shop. Getting in trouble. Don't want to talk about that. What up, all? What's going on? Quick Wrench Tool Junkie. How are you doing, brother? Hello, Dave. I just can't wait to be done with moving. So much things I found out that I have. Dude, moving, you always find stuff that you forgot about. Moving is just a pain in the butt. I'm done moving. I don't want to move anymore until I actually buy a house. If that ever comes down to it, because damn fucking interest rates right now. Oh my goodness, bro. Hit that like button, guys. Yes, please hit that like button. 25 viewers up in here. Got 12 likes. Let's get that up a little bit. I skip my lunch sometimes to get a vehicle done. Yes, that does happen. There's multiple times where I didn't even take a lunch. I took a dinner. A dinner. And then they want to get mad and be like, you're barely taking lunch. Yeah, I'm barely taking lunch. I took care of your customer. What are you talking about, man? Hold up. A fluffy guy needs to eat too. Damn. I found out I have to replace my wife's sensor for an evap leak. Be careful with that, Justin, because sometimes those evap vent control valves do mess up, and it will throw a pressure sensor code versus an evap solenoid or evap control valve. That's 12 Ultima, right? It is a 12 Ultima, right? So yeah, I Justin, do you have a scan tool that scans normal vehicles? Like I shouldn't say normal, but uh regular automobiles. You get in there, you get in, you tap in there, right? Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna help you out because I like you. I like everybody. Um, so you get in there, boom, engine, boom, actuation test or work support. I don't remember which one it actually is. I think it's active test. So you go there, you go to vent control systems. I think it's vent control systems. You go in there and it'll give you an option to go on, off, or on/off. So what on/off does is it'll turn that solenoid on and off exactly like it says. On, it'll turn it on. And then a second or two later, off, on, off. You just get up under there and listen. Do you hear the snapping? Right? If you do, you still want to check to make sure that it is flowing because sometimes they get stuck to where they don't close all the way. I mean, it's simple to do. You take that off, right? Put your hand like that, blow on it, see if you get flow with it open, and then let it close. Blow on it, see if it's restricted. If you can blow on it both ways, on and off, then obviously you know you have a um, it's not closing all the way. But if you can't both ways, then you know it's not working. But there's quick. The only thing that sucks about that canister is I believe you have to drop the rear subframe. hmm I believe so. I've replaced one. Wasn't fun. What up, Bill? I hate waiters. I hate waiters. Hate waiters. You know what we could say to waiters? What do we say to waiters? Let me see it down in the comments. What do we say to waiters? What do we say? What do we say? What do we say? We try to avoid waiters at all costs, man. I wish we did. Waiters can be a pain in the butt. You ever get those ones that come around the shop and they're just standing at the bay door or they're strutting back and forth? Like, dude, man, you know what? I'm gonna sit down. You're watching me. I feel weird. I'm gonna sit down. So true, Dave. Good evening, Frosty. How are you doing? Hey, Frosty. Leisure. Hey, brother. Hi, Bill, Fluffy, and many others. What's going on, Uncle Mark? How are you doing? Customers are so used to having everything expedited nowadays that they think we're just standing there doing nothing till they bring their car and think that it's easy to just get a car done. We're going to talk about something. I don't know if I should save it for another stream or maybe we'll talk about it. You know what? We'll talk about it right now since you brought it up, Chris. And this is going to pertain to EV vehicles. Okay. I heard JT's stream last night. I wasn't there. I forgot. And I was running around. I actually think I got home late. I got home and his stream was already done. So I rewatched it. Um, he was talking about, oh, actually, he brought up something that I had mentioned before. No, he mentioned something about, okay, I had commented on one of his videos saying, damn, it's funny and ironic that these fast chargers or chargers in general for the EV vehicles look like uh fuel pumps, right? That you find at the gas station. Can you imagine? Okay, we live in a society where it's this, right? Pump 5 gallons of gas and let's go. Boom, done. We live in a society where we want everything now. We don't want to wait. It will be hectic to try to get more electrons put into your vehicle at the fuel stations. What are we going to call them now? Electron stations, EV stations, charging stations. There are going to be so many people pissed off at the pumps. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. And you better not wait on your vehicle to get diagnosed at a repair facility if you have a EV vehicle, because a lot of times we have to get that thing up to charge, make sure it's charging, make sure the battery's good. You know how long that's going to take? Not only that, you know how many, and this isn't something that I don't ever remember hearing anybody talk about. I haven't even talked about it. You're gonna have a chart. You're gonna have to have a charging station at every technician's stall. Yeah, yeah. Because just for us to run some stuff, you have to get that thing in ready mode. Sometimes you have to get the ignition on. Nothing is charging the batteries. Nothing is charging the batteries whatsoever. It's not like the engine where you just leave it running and stay charged. So people gonna have to build up some patience, that's for sure. What's going on, Shannon? Hey, Fluffy, and everyone. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Usually, if a driver has a small issue, we work on them right away. If it's something extensive, we try to get them in another truck and work on their truck. That is good. That's the good thing about having a fleet. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Shannon. Usually for AC is about 3 hours, right, Fluffy? It could be if we have to bring it down to, or if we have to recharge the system if there was nothing in it. Of course, we got to get to that point, right? We got to get to the point where we find out it's low on refrigerant or it doesn't have refrigerant at all. Then we have to charge up the system. If it's been empty and it's been raining and all the dye is gone, you have to do your checks. And if it's a very tiny leak, then you're gonna have to we're gonna have to charge it up, which is gonna take 1.4 hours. And then not only that, then now we have to look for the leak. We might have to leave it running for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour, and go through that thing. Look at the condenser, look at the hoses, look at the fittings, look at any connection points, look at the condensers, look at the evaporator. Them evaporators can be a bit hard to get to. It's extra ground good for is an extra ground good for cars. It's not bad. Uh, Cars usually have multiple grounds. We call them ground straps, so it's not bad. We get a lot of customers that only have one machine. Oh, they bring it in to get service when it's not at a job site. Those you have to turn quick. Others they need to leave it. And see, and it's hard to turn quick. What if you're waiting on a part? What if you need a part that you just don't have in stock? Then they get it. Time is money. They spend time waiting and without their vehicle, if they're or their vehicle, their machine, then they can't make money. So it's almost beneficial that they have two. If always have a backup or offer a different type of service to where you don't need that machine. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about Frosty's comment because they do the ice chippers and stuff like that. Hey man, it's me. What's going on? VCMD propulsions. I rarely know you by that name just because when I see comments on actual in the comment sections on the videos, it's got that at type stuff. It's kind of dumb. I don't know why YouTube changed that. So it doesn't actually show your display name anymore. But what's going on, my dude? Let me see. How to auto repair. What is going on, bro? How are you doing? How you doing? I'm in here now. You in trouble? Oh, I know, bro. I know. I've been off the last 2 days. Giveaway time next Friday. Hopefully, I am freaking hoping we are. Well, where are we sitting? Let me see real quick. I think we're at like 59.5 So that means we need to gain. Oh no, we're at 59.5 So that means we need to gain just under 500 subs by Friday. By Friday, guys. Oof, it's coming down to the wire. I ain't skipping anything, especially lunch, to fix anyone's car. It's kind of hard. Normally, I get the I get the customer. I get the advisor to buy time. As long as you have communication between your technician and your advisors, then normally everything runs smoothly. You tell the advisor, look, I know they're waiting, bro. They came during lunchtime. I'm hungry. I'm cranky. I need to go pick me up something to eat. So if you could, get the customer and say, it's gonna take a little bit. Lunch is here. Blah 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 blah. If you bring it to them and you're not sugarcoating shit, the customer will be like, okay, that's fine. But then you have customers. Oh my god! Now we're talking about lunch that come in on their damn lunch break. Why you gonna do that? Why you gonna bring your vehicle to a repair facility on lunch break and wait? Oh, I have a noise coming from my vehicle only when I'm doing 75, 80 mile an hour on the highway. Can't even go that fast in your car, man. I cannot go that fast. I took vacation from Monday and go back this coming Tuesday. Sounds like a nice vacation. Oh no, you're moving. If they want to wait, that's their problem. Smash that like button, guys. Yes, please. Smash that like button. No notifications here either, but I was doing a YouTube search for poor mechanics in this. Oh my god. um Hopefully you mean poor by financially, not a sorry ass technician. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Shannon. My hose is at 60. Your hose is at 60. What you talking about, Shannon? Hold up, I'm tripping. What you talking about? Hose. I think I already forgot what you talking about. I just seen an ad from Gear Wrench. They are releasing their own 3.5. Really? Everybody's stepping up their game right now. Everybody's stepping up their game. Y'all saw Rancho Mafia. He was putting out a video for the craftsmen. I always have trouble saying that. I always want to say craftsmen. Craftsmen overdrives, which is basically the like grip edge or flank drive or precision torque type stuff deals. Wave, what does Capri call them? Wave Pro, Wave something. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Today was a good day. All in all, got keys for the house, PO box, and looked at the new house. Very small, but the wife and I will make it work. With my daughter, she will have a bedroom, and we will have to sleep in the basement. That's not bad though. That's not bad. Like I said, at least there's a roof over your head, bro. Been a minute. How you doing? Robert Barney, what is going on, brother? Hopefully you are doing good. I'm doing pretty damn well. I work for myself, not much money, just enough to restore my 56 F100 and help people, but I can't say no to a customer and pick the hot rod jobs. Oh, you build hot rods, bro? Damn it. Gotta love those Ford's 5.4 Triton spark plug jobs and the 4.0 timing guide jobs. My bread and butter. You like doing the 5.4 Tritons? Aren't those the ones that break cylinder? It's not cylinder. They break the spark plugs. The spark plugs break. Oh fuck that. No, no, no. Yes, Fluffy, a 12 Ultima. I have a cheap Foxwell and a Nova 560. Are they bi-directional? Bi-directional? Your your snap-on scanner can't, right? You have a snap-on one, right? It won't scan it. 9-volt battery and lips, man. What you mean? Hell no. Nope. Y'all know what he's talking about right there? Ah, hell no. Waiters gonna wait. That's absolutely correct. If they're a waiter, they gonna wait. They're waiting. Might as well keep them waiting. And then what's another thing? Oh, I, I'll ask an advisor. Is the customer waiting? Well, they're at home and waiting on a phone call. Okay, they're waiting. I mean, they're not a waiter. They're good. They're at home. They're good. I'm going to lunch. Hey, Frosty, Dave, Bill, Justin, VCMD. You always picking on me. Supra. Hi, Shannon. What up, folks? What up, Paul P? How you doing, brother? To add to that fluff, when it comes to vent valves while you're in active test, it's actuating on or off. I remove it from the canister while it's still plugged in with a flashlight and see if it seals. Oh yeah, you can do the flashlight thing too. I don't know what's up with me and wanting to use wind. Yeah, use wind pipes. Oh, that didn't look right. Damn it. Happy Friday, FM family. What's going on, Wrenching? How you doing, bro? You coming on tonight? Thanks for the info, Chris and Fluffy. You know we're here, bro. You know we here. Hey, Shannon. Once settled, I'll have time to look at it. Yeah, I mean it's a vent control valve. It's not too important unless you're in emissions. Are you emissions county, Justin? Sup, all? What's going on, Shop Cat Industries? How you doing? Hey, Shop Cat. Oh, he live. Oh, he live. What up, Fluff? What's going on, Cliff? How you doing, bro? Hiya. Where the hell is Turner? Turner's not in here yet. Somebody gonna have to go wake up Turner. He been sleeping. Bill Beckett, Justin, Wrenchin, Chris, Shannon. What's going on, everybody? Bro, imagine the amount of energy we are gonna need for everyone to have their EVs charged all the time. Can you imagine? Now, okay, so charging up these batteries. Okay. Damn. The more I think about it, the more I think about it, the more I think about it, the more that comes to mind. Now, I hope y'all follow me. All right. When we charge up our vehicles, the batteries get hot, right? So now what we do, we utilize a battery chiller, which while using a fast charger, we can set the AC to run and the AC is going to, it does its thing, right? It does its thing and it sends cool, not water, it sends, or not refrigerant, but it utilizes a cooling system from the AC system to cool the battery. So that helps fast charging to where you can actually fast charge it and keep the battery cool. Y'all ever plug in y'all's phone, right? Y'all plug in y'all's phone into your charger and it's fast charging, right? You touch your charger What's going on? It gets hot. Heat builds resistance. If you have 5 people pulling in, boom, 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 one right after the other on a fast charge, boom, boom, 30 minutes at a time, boom, boom, boom. What do you think is going to happen to that fast charger? What's going to happen? Can y'all tell me what's going to happen with that? Hey Shopcat, hey M, let me see. Hi Shopcat, hope things are well. Not too shabby, Justin, yourself. How's it going? How's it going, bro? Good to see you on. Yeah. Uh, fan flooding. Fan flooding. VCMD, you gotta give me, what's going? You gotta be patient with me. What are you talking about? I got a lot of conversations going right now. What up, my brother? 6 month member notification. Oh man, damn it, Rachel, you just reminded me. I gotta send these damn magnets out. Ooh, what's going on, bro? Glad to see you up in here. I used the Altel Ultra today for the first time and had someone remotely program a TCM for me. If anyone has used this, your opinion. If anyone has used this, your opinion on the tool. Dude, hold on. Whose Altel Ultra was that? Is that yours? Did you buy a new tool, Lakes? Hello, everyone in chat. How's it going, Raging? Chris Callie told their people last summer you can either have AC or charge their EV. So what you mean, like either you want AC in your home or you want an EV charger? You can't have both. Oh man, what are we coming to? Been busy moving. Shopcat got most things into storage, and tomorrow Sunday bringing things to the house. Super small, but my family will make. Yeah, at least it has a 2-car garage. Hell yeah. Hey, Raging, I live in Cali and haven't heard of that. If I'm honest, maybe that's an LA thing. Hey, Cliff. Guys, I have to hop off. I'll try to hop back on later. All right, Chris. Appreciate you stopping by, bro. I'm in the same boat. We moved 6 weeks ago, still trying to get the new shop and house set up. Uh, we got, we all got slammed with a virus. Oh no, it's not the C19 BS, is it? Sup, Leisure? Cheers, Chris. Dane Shotcat. Well, hope things get better for you and your family soon, bro. Man, no one's claimed a free membership from Raging. Wait, what? Is there one floating out there? Y'all better pick that up. Y'all better pick that up. That's crazy. So they just float around until somebody claims them, or what? We're getting there, Justin. Our new house is a bit smaller than the old one, too, and a lot less a yard, but also a big double garage. Two. Two. Mr. Fluffy, this is for you. Thank you for the content, my dude. Keep up the hard work. Appreciate you, DLC. That goes a long way. Them $20 go a long way to the channel. There's a special tool for those broken 5-4 plugs. I heard the special tool is heat from running it and a half-inch impact. Wow. Right? Is that what y'all said? Is that what you said? Quick Range. I don't know if you're still in here, bro. Nice, bro. My landlord saved me getting us the house, or my family would have been homeless. So I am appreciative of her helping us out. All the apartments I applied for denied because oh damn, that's not good. That's not good. But glad you found somewhere, Justin. Yeah, Shopcat. They do have all 3 versions too. All 3 versions. What you talking about? Nope, no emissions in Wisconsin, thankfully. Oh, then hold on, just driving around with that chicken in light. It's all good. Shopcat Industries was gifted a membership by Raging Cajun. Y'all better pick that up. Thank you, Raging. Wow, Justin, nice that she's a good person. Gotta look past it. Guys past. That's why I call it the past. Yes. Also, they were asking people to turn their AC to 78 degrees. Oh my goodness. And you're down in Florida, right, Cliff? We can't charge up our electric bus fleet. Luckily, 3/4 of them are still broke down at any and manufacturer. Oh no! What in the world? Bankrupt. Very true, brother. My crime happened 20 years ago when I was 18. Did 9 years, been out since 16. Uh, I made so many changes to be a better person and help people when I can. That is good, Justin. 2020. Oh, I couldn't make that out. Good for you, Justin. She's Justin, an 18-year-old, don't know crap about life. Out since 16. I say you good, brother. Yes, definitely. Hey, Raging. Can anybody on the hill tell you what's gonna happen with the fast charging station on the hill? Tell you what is gonna happen with the fast charging stations being heavily used. Have they researched? I don't think they have. Or maybe that's just something they haven't even is that what VCMD was talking about? Where'd he go? Hold on, bear with me real quick, guys. I thought I saw something on that. Oh no, he said 9-volt battery and lips. I don't know what he was talking about there. I don't know if you're still up in here. On the hill. What do you mean the hill? I don't know what you mean. Still have 7 more years of probation, but I keep my head on straight and take care of my family. That's all you can do, bro. Keep your head straight. Nah, not C19. I think it was RSV. Oh God, dang, man. Yeah, I had that last year around this time too. Oh no, that's 1 more week away. Yeah, hopefully I don't catch that this year because that shit sucked. Not sure how to claim. Is it popping up for you, Uncle Mark? I know Supra was having an issue trying to claim the gifteds. I don't know what's going on with that. Uh I think they have to be given by someone. But I think it pops up and then you're able to like claim or something. I don't know how that works. Y'all know how that works. I've never been in a chat room where there were memberships that were gifted and I had the opportunity to uh grab one. I misread his renewal membership as gifted. Yes, they float. Oh, he ended up yes, they float around until someone claims them. Hey, Uncle Mark. Woo woo, thanks. Yeah. P. Thanks, Shopcat. So my boy Fluff, what's going on? 1990 FVG. Like the saying says, learn from your past and make yourself a better person. Yes, always gotta make yourself a better person. If you don't make yourself a better person, man, are you really growing? Are you learning? We have to learn from our past. Absolutely. Let's see, what am I doing? Boom, 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 boom. Hey, oh, here we go. Yes, hot and impact, but I have a tool if plug breaks. What does that tool look like? If you want to help us out here, does it get out any spark plug, or is that only for the 5.4 Tritons? That is so weird. That is so weird. Look at that. Speak of the guy. A fluffy says what? What does a fluffy say? What's a fluffy say? Turner. Hey chat and everyone, how's it going? Turner, how are you doing, brother? Hi, Sire. I thought it was only for the 5.4. All right, so I don't remember anybody answering my question when I said, "What do y'all think will happen to EV chargers as you use them all day, fast charging?" Right? Or did I say it? It gets hot. It gets hot. How are we gonna keep those cool? Are they gonna have a fan? Are they gonna have these with AC systems built into them? I mean, how are we gonna be able to utilize an EV charger all day once we go to their magic number of 50, 60, 70% of the vehicles on the road being EV vehicles? I know a fuel pump, a fuel station, you could use those all day without them getting hot. Fuel sits cool. Fuel sits cold. So what are we gonna do about these EV chargers? I don't know. And like I said, the more I think about stuff, and as I know how systems operate and what happens when you have electronics, right? You cannot have you cannot run an electrical system without creating heat. Once you have a working circuit, you're creating heat somewhere, somehow. It could be minimal heat, or the circuit itself could be a heat generating system, right? What are the five what are the oh, I forgot what it's called. What are the types of circuit? No, not what are the types of circuits? Because we have movement, we have heat, we have sound, um, light. I know I'm missing one. What's the other ones? Y'all electrical gurus. What am I talking about? Heat, sound, light, movement, God, what's another one? Magnetism one? Thought it was just for the 5-4. Turner. Fluffy says, hello, FM fam. What's going on, Turner? Thank you for coming in. Hey, Turner. Definitely looking forward to his new job come Monday once tax return hits. Definitely getting like 3K worth of tools. Oh, don't go broke, bro. I just woke up. I knew you was asleep. I personally think EV will fail. I'd like to say I hope it does, but at the same time, I need to be repairing vehicles, whether it's EV vehicles, gasoline vehicles, or what have you. Have I got to be able to fix them. Hello, Turner. What's good, fam? That's good to hear, Super. I need to get Snap on paid down for sure. Ah, let me see. Let me look this up real quick. Because I not types of circuits. Man, y'all help me out in the comments. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? What type? What mm, simple light sound circuits? No, 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 no. What part of a circuit? No. Sound controlled. Damn. For 5-4 Triton only engine with plug like that I have seen. So it's only okay. So what does that do? What does that do? See, movement, light, sound, heat. Different. Oh, is it energy? Let's see if that's right. No. Okay, types of energy. Energy exists in many different forms, such as heat, light, sound, electricity, and movement. Not be made or destroyed, just happen from one type. No, that's something else. Oops. I'm struggling with this. Now it's stuck in my head. A comment just to make your stream longer. Hey, well, we're about to bring some people on. I already sent a couple links out. Turner, Quick Ranch, Lakes. I don't know if you're still in here, buddy. I sent you the link as well. Come in here, have some fun. As I'm trying to look something up too. Heat light. Is this what I'm looking for? Heat energy, aka thermal kinetic object, equals IQs. Forms of electrical energy, right? Electrons. Oh no, that's not what I'm looking for either. Batteries, outlets. All right, well, whatever. Yes, true, Dave. It's like a socket with tabs on the inside that click into the spark plug, and then you can take them out. Let me see what y'all talking about. 5.4 spark plug tool, removal tool. What the hell is that? It looks like a long. Is that right? Oh, why did it do that? Puller. I don't know what I'm looking at. That looks weird. Anybody have a part number for it? Let's see, 5.4 spark plug. This one. No, that looks like a boot remover. Huh. I do not know. The tube goes around spark plug. What's going on, Lakes?
What's going on, brother?
How you doing?
Starting to get under the weather.
Oh no! What the hell? Is cold out there?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but the guy that took over, basically came in the other day sick. Days ago, was there 3 or 4 hours, and then my buddy at work got sick yesterday, and then I got sick today, and he said he took a COVID test and said he had COVID, so I don't know.
Oh man, just another thing to throw in your freaking basket, huh?
Yeah. We'll see
Damn.
what happens. See how I feel in the next couple of days.
Oh no, you taking anything?
But not yet. But man, that Ultra, it's I think it was a 13-inch screen. It's got a 4-channel scope, Wi-Fi scope. You don't even have to hook between the scanner and the module, is what he said. But it's got remote programming. So I just called this guy, and he just like took over the scanner and programmed the TCM. Cost $175, but
Damn.
I think they charge $275. They still made $100. What do you guys charge at the dealership?
To program? We charge an hour. So we charge our flat rate fee of an hour. I don't get too into pricing. Yeah. So we charge an hour just flat for ECM, TCM, right. Key programs. It's just a basic program fee. So
that's the thing with independents, like the guys that do the programming for everyone, they have to pay the subscription fee. At the dealership, you don't get the subscription fee. So when we're doing programming, like if I connect to your device off of my device, because I do that for people, that other people that have that capability on their tool, I actually get a bling for someone that's close, like in my region. And if I have the software, I can connect to a program for them. But I charge the subscription fee, which is $50 per use, and then $50 for my time to actually sit there and play with my toy.
So I gotta correct you real quick.
Sounds like you're doing a little too cheap compared to what they charged us.
No, it honestly doesn't take long to do it. And I'm sitting on my butt when I do it. So.
Yeah,
Turner, we actually do get charged a subscription fee from Nissan.
Wow.
Per machine, but it's a yearly thing. So we get charged that, and then like say I were to quit, right? If I were to quit and move on to either on my own or just out of the field in general, they would cut my subscription off. So I have a certain a certain code that's connected to my computer, and they would deactivate that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is, I know I know Ford and GM. If you're working for them, you don't pay the subscription fee. The shop just has a shop license, and you just log into the system and go ahead and program.
No, I don't pay for it. The shop pays for it.
Yeah.
As long as I'm through them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the shop still does get charged, which is kind of weird. But this is where I got to remind people, we don't work for Nissan. We don't work for dealerships. These are franchise companies.
Yeah.
So we just
But
get the honor of
Yeah.
wearing their colors, wearing their emblems or logos.
Yeah.
That's the other hand. The other bonus to working for a dealership, you only work on one brand of car, so you only need one subscription. Where like people like Lakes, me, and Dave, and that, if we were to do annual subscription for everyone for all the cars that we work on, we'd be into the $30,000-$60,000 range per year. So it doesn't make sense to get a subscription when you can just charge the customer the $50 for the 1 day access, and just use that. Just log into.
That's for programming and stuff.
Yeah.
Now, like for full function stuff, I don't know if you saw those scanners that they came out with, that Launch came out with.
Yep.
Those orange ones, dude.
Yeah.
They're Nissan.
They're Honda. They're whatever group of manufacturer it is. So Nissan's good for Infinity. Toyota's good for Toyota. I want to say Scion. Lexus. The Chrysler one is good for Jeep, Chrysler. What's the other one they do? Dodge, of course. So it's pretty cool. Volvo and Volkswagen, right? Volvo and Volkswagen are together.
Yeah. But do you know what the funny is? That little Think car that you're promoting, that little Think car dongle, does everything that Nissan programmer does.
Yes, but that Nissan one, you have to pay for subscription for that little dongle per manufacturer, $40 a year per manufacturer. So it does add up. It's just which way do you want to go? You want to go, fully unlocked that you don't have to subscribe to anything. You just simply just keep it updated, or pay the $40 for all these different makes and models, or all these different makes. It adds up, but I like the variety that they're coming out with. I think it's pretty neat.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, there was another company that used to do that, Carly or something like that. They used to have a device just like that. That was like one manufacturer. That's all it was. But they actually had for like GM. It was like a almost a clone of the Tech 2. Like it did programming and stuff like that. And it's a smart move because for dealerships, it's a pocket pal for the techs to have with them that are dealership specific. Or if you're a car owner and that's all you buy, I only buy Volvos. I don't buy anything but a Volvo. Then why have a scan tool that covers everything when you can have one tool that's just dedicated to your brand that you like? Like it's perfect. It's a good idea and it makes money. So.
Now, I did price them out for, I think there was like 9 different ones that I was able to find, 9 or 10. And it came out to like $1,300 or $1,400 to buy all of them. The only downfall, of course, knowing which one goes to what. And then, of course, you're going to have 10 different scan tools, which ultimately that's room in your toolbox.
Well, that's the thing is at that point, like if you need something that's gonna give you a really good broad spectrum, and the little dongle doesn't do it for you, then the Think Mini Max or the Launch version, any of those ones like the $350 unit, that's gonna be your better option because it's gonna be free, like lifetime free updates on that thing, but it's just going to be more robust. Like that's the thing. When you're buying a scan tool, you got to think of exactly everything that you want.
Yeah. Is this a tool that's for the Ford Tritons?
Yep.
Okay.
The Doomsday tool. And they also make one like that for removing broken glow plugs now on the Fords.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you got, Lakes?
The one I got's got a great big drill bit in it.
Left hand?
No, that kit. That's my kit for rethread the 4.0 that blows them out.
Okay.
That blows the spark plug, blows the threads out. My bad. But I'm about selling my Zeus because I can't program with it at all. So I'm thinking about selling that whole diagnostic center and to get out from underneath it because I still owe 10,000.
Jeez.
420.
Are
Get
are you
out
on
and
Wi-Fi right
just
now?
get something that I can do. On what?
Are you on Wi-Fi,
Am
or
I
is
on
it
what?
just me? Wi-Fi, or is it just me? Because you keep like
Yeah. Is it
flipping.
messing up?
Yeah, you are
Bouncing?
on Wi-Fi though.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I got I got my phone on this thing, and
Oh
it's
no,
bouncing a little
it's
bit.
like
I'm
you're like
moving around.
freezing audio. I don't know if it's just on my end that you're coming in like that. Like kind of. I didn't
It's
know if you were on
is
Wi-Fi or not.
Wi-Fi.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
So the tube goes around the spark plug, and then it has a puller screw to remove it. Let me blast these real quick, guys.
If you're a mechanic that wants to do their own programming, I'm going to tell you right now, buy a launch, then you get that key programmer, that special module for doing the key programming, because that thing there will allow you to do pin out programs, so you can remove the ECM, put it on the bench, put your 12-volt power supply into it, you pin it out, and then there's then you use they actually have a software program for programming ECUs and TCUs, and it has like 99% of every single module and the coding, and you can program it right from there. And the ones that it doesn't have, just you use the JBox that comes with the launch, and
Okay, what is the JBox for?
There you go. JBox is literally it's a communication device between OEM standards that has the protocols actually built into it for communicating with the PCMs bi-directionally for read and write.
Okay.
So a JBox is for literally only for programming. You cannot program a vehicle like a TCM or ECU without a JBox.
Okay, because I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you once we go backstage about like programming and stuff with Gateway. I don't want to. I don't. This is for me that I need to figure out first before I get myself in trouble.
Well, price wise, like launch is the only one that has a damn good VC JBox that is actually relatively affordable. Like you go to the Autel, the Snap on that, you're in the $2,000 range. AAC is like $3,000, but the one that came with my launch, it's stable, it's reliable, it's robust, it's sturdy, it's updatable, and it's the exact same thing that you guys are using at the dealership. It's the exact same module that your Nissan dealership has. Their JBox for programming. It's the exact same one.
Well, we don't have a JBox.
Yeah, you have that. You have that black box that has the little screen on it that plugs into the ECUs. That's a JBox.
Yours is from the laptop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the device that plugs into the laptop. It's a box.
Well, yeah, we don't have that.
You don't have that? Then how the heck are you programming stuff?
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth
To the VCI. Yep, to the VCI.
Yeah, but the VCI you're using it's a wireless VCI, but it's a box that communicates with the laptop through Bluetooth. But it's a special box.
So like
and it has a screen on it, right?
No.
Wow.
Our new ones do, but that's only for pulling codes.
Plugs in.
Was that Lakes?
I said you do have a VCI plugs into the OBD2 port, right?
Yeah.
That VCI will have
That would be
JBox
considered a J box, right?
compatibility. Yeah, so that will have you have to have the J2345 protocol in order to program. Even with Nissan, you have to have that protocol. The BCI you're using has to have that protocol.
This is what we use. This is what we have.
Oh, you're using the old one still? Yeah, that has that. See, that's a J box that you can use.
The one you're
with
thinking of,
software, TM software, and every other software.
You're thinking of this one, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. The new one.
Yeah, but that one,
That
the
thing's
one
sweet.
that screen is basically for like a standalone DTC
standalone
reader.
quick diagnostic, but that's also a J box that has the J2345 protocol, so it will connect to your laptop and program, or it will act as a standalone quick scan tool. But also with that one there, if you run into a problem, you can actually summon another tech that's on a laptop, and they can connect remotely to that unit and do the work for you. That thing's a wicked little unit.
That's
and that's exactly that.
Remote program.
The launch is the exact. It does the exact same thing that thing does.
Okay, I know the 919 BT, the launch 919. It has the VCI, but like I've tried programming with it, and it just says I need
that one doesn't have the J2345 protocol. That's the only thing that sucks about that. Why they had the J box, why they made a VCI like that for it, was to actually have full CAN FD and full DOIP support for key module programming, and like for doing keys, door lock, security pass, and full bi-directional. See, the little USB little wireless dongles, they don't have a full set of protocols. Like the protocols that those have, they're limited. So you're not going to get CAN FD with that little thing unless you have the CAN FD adapter to read the CAN FD. You're not going to have full DOIP unless you buy the DOP support. It will access a Chrysler vehicle, but you won't have any of the DOIP support. With Mercedes, you'll connect to the Mercedes, but you won't have the DOIP support on it. So that's why they made that box. It's that way you could actually do the more advanced key and security programming off of it. And that's why that tool is actually advertised as a key programmer, and that's what it's for.
So in Lake's situation, do they make a J box for the Zeus?
They actually used to for the original Zeus. The old Zeus came with a J box. The new one doesn't.
Mine didn't.
Yours didn't come with a J box. Your older Zeus. Wow, because up here in Canada, it actually came with one. Wow.
Even program.
Because Snap-on sells a J box, but it's stupidly overpriced. All it is, it's a clone of the ASE Wave one, and it's like, but the Zeus, the models that the techs have here, they all came with a J with a J box that worked through the Zeus. So I don't know.
What is it?
But that's the thing. The Snap-on J box not really worth it. Like if you want a good robust one that does everything, the VX Diag, that China one that allows you to run all the pirated software. If you don't have to use the pirated software, but for $400, that VCI does everything to a T, flawlessly, victoriously. No issues, no communication issues, no stability issues. I have one, and I've used that a lot of times when my main J box is busy doing something else. I pull that thing out, I hook into the vehicle. I've never had a failure, issue, or a crash, and it's like only $300-400.
So on the launch one for that J box, you'd have to go like on the X431 then, right?
Actually, no. You can actually get the their for doing their online, like their subscription based programming. It connects to your laptop. Like there's a download that you download for your laptop, and it brings it up.
Okay. All right, let me go through these comments real quick. What's up, John? Hope you're okay, Lakes. Yes, Lakes needs to get better, man. You gonna be present next week, right? Hopefully.
Yeah.
You know you
I'll
got
be
that
there.
good luck on winning stuff, bro.
I hope, bro.
he gonna think it's rigged. How's everyone doing? Doing pretty good, John. How about yourself?
I commented and told you to email your address, and I'll send the magnetic 14 spark plug socket.
You know what? I haven't made a video, but I just got another socket set today. A used set off the truck. But this one's a Vim. This one's the Vim, the straight ones, not the wobble sockets. And it has like that spring loaded, the little spring on the hex part. I don't know if you know which one I'm talking about.
Are they magnetic?
They're not magnetic. It like you know how some sockets have the nut keeper in there or the bolt keeper, where it's like a little ring. Okay, this has like a piece of metal that comes out and it holds tension on the plug. So it doesn't use magnet and it doesn't use the rubber. I was like, oh, okay, maybe this will work. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pull it up here in a second. Waiter Diags are the best. Killer Agent, I know you love them. Just hooking up with my scan tool, just hooking up with my scanner, depending on if I have it or not. 60 if I have it, 150 for the trial usage. 150 for trial? You're talking about for damn, so it wouldn't be a basic function. That's crazy. For Snap-on Edge. Sent you an email. Okay, hold on. Let me blast through these comments real quick, Justin. Kerry still has that. Kerry, is that who he was talking about? My Altel 808Z comes with 1 year sub for nearly every brand, and I program TCMs. I just did a Dodge, Lexus, and Honda. Let's say the thing about those other launches that I was talking about, you don't sub at all. You just hook it up and go. Because they launch did a thing to where they're not requiring a subscription, so it's a one-time fee. At the time on Black Friday, there were 125 plus tax. And that all you have to do is update it, and you got everything that your subscription would do. And like I said, it was just unlocked. You know, some of these scanners, you buy the scanners with 1 year unlocked or 2 year unlocked or 4 year unlocked, just depending on the price range and stuff. But that 808Z does program TCMs. That's crazy. Car I still does an individual manufacturer. Yes, Flo.
What scanner are you talking about doing programming? What scanner are you talking about that does programming?
Me or John? John was talking about 808Z. I'm guessing that's equivalent to the
808.
Yeah,
that does any programming. It does very minimal shit.
What is it equivalent to?
It does hokey pokey programming, not TC. It does do full PCM stuff like BMWs, Mercedes, stuff like that, and some Toyotas. But GM, no. Ford.
That's like the 919, right?
The files online, you can do it. But
the 808 is like the 919, right?
808. 808.
Yeah. The one I tried out today.
It's
No, I'm saying what is the equivalent?
It is a cheap solution for J programming. This little thing works with every software, and it was like 800. I think it was $110.
Well, they claim that new one from launch works with just about everything, don't it?
But this one works with everything.
Yes, that's what I got.
It works with everything.
Does
you can connect the PC to it and directly reflash any car as long as you got the
So
software.
you can't use the actual scanner itself to do it then, right?
No. You can
No,
do some
okay.
programming features with the scanner. Like my Throttle
Yeah,
3, I like say I'm doing a rack and pinion on a Ford Explorer electric rack.
Yeah.
Before I change that power steering control module, which is part of the rack, I can download info from the current module.
Yeah.
Keep it in my scanner, put the new rack in, and shoot that shit back to the new rack, so I don't have to actually get out and program the rack.
Yeah,
and
See, that's the weird thing is that I can read and write. I can read it and I can write it back in,
Yeah.
but I can't actually do a program.
No, there is no scan tool on the market. No scan tool that does OEM programming.
No, you
Or
need a
like-
laptop.
There's
need a Windows-based
scan tools will do
laptop.
calibration correction, and copy and paste, but they will not
That's
download from the dealership, except for Mercedes, BMW, some Volkswagen, and some Toyotas.
Well, we're wrong
Then
on
why
that.
do
to a
they
point.
say online programming?
You're wrong to a point on that. You're wrong to a point. Turner's wrong to a point. There are pieces of equipment out there that you can have connected to the scan tool. I don't know how well this shit works. That you can connect the scanner to the vehicle, and then you are basically your scanner basically gets taken over by another, say, company.
Yeah.
And they're sending the programming through your scanner, through your VCI into the car. How successful that always is, I don't know.
Well, see, all they're doing is what
That's
I do.
what I
See,
did
I've got
today.
Dave, you've got the B version of this. This is the C version. The C version is the one that you need to connect to other boxes. So with mine, I can connect to your device anywhere in the world as long as you're connected to the internet. And I can program with this connected to my computer. This will communicate to your device, and that's how it works.
Yes.
And but that's the thing is you have to have
That's the same device I have. Is what you got,
compatibility. Yep.
right? That's the same exact device I got, right?
It's the same thing except for there's two models. There's B and C. B is for end user, the guy in the shop. The C is end user and distributor. So with the C, if you don't have a C, you can't log into another person's device. You can just connect it to your laptop and program.
Oh, I can connect to others. I can connect to the guy's device in my shop.
Then that means that you got to see. Then you
If
got.
I'm at home, if I'm
a
at
C
home and I got
device.
the launch scan tool, and one of my coworkers needs something, and he's hooked to a car, I can literally, I can jump into their scanner and see everything that's going on.
Then that means you got this. Then you got lucky and you got the C module. Then
That's what our shop owner gave all the techs.
but like even if you go online and if you
Like
can
the
find
tech,
an old
you're
Ford
talking about the
VCI,
tech to tech application, right? You're talking about tech to
no,
tech.
I'm not talking about tech to tech. I'm
Yeah, I
talking
can do
about
that, but I can also
this device, like what's on this device.
okay
Through the laptop,
I got
through
you.
the laptop, not that to that.
I got you.
Appreciate you coming on, Lakes.
No, but yeah.
All right, let me blast
VCIs,
these.
lots of them.
Let me blast these, Turner. Let me see. I love my Dodge 5.7. The only downfall is 16 plugs. I think that's with every Hemi, right? What up, nerds? What up, Sergio? Sent you a link, brother. Hey, Sergio. So for home mechanics like me, for auto, what would be the best fit? I already have one, which is a Nova 560 or more sophisticated. Depends on how much you're willing to dig into these. Hell, the little Bluetooth dongle, Justin, that I've been pushing hard. Everybody is in denial that it's a bidirectional. Dude, I'm using my phone. I'm using my phone to program keys. I'm using my phone.
Is it a launch or Think Pro?
It's the King Bolin. It's the King Bolin.
Oh, it's kind of funny. Bidirectional is a lie. If your scan tool communicates to the device and reads from the device, it's bidirectional. What they should be saying is not bidirectional, but command prompting and command control.
Yes. Okay. You are correct. So if you can actually do like active testing and work functions and stuff like that.
Real
Justin,
quick, respond in the comments real quick. Anthony, how What vehicles do you need a scanner for the front brakes?
Oh, that's the damn Buick Encore
Yeah,
Enclave.
I might not have
Yeah.
seen one of those yet.
Dude, I did a short on one months ago, dude, bro. The freaking electronic brake
On the front too?
brakes, they're on the front. They're not in the rear. They're on the fucking front.
They put them on the front now?
Yes.
I haven't
Yes,
seen them yet on the
I
front.
was-
I have not seen them on the front. I've seen them on the rear.
I was
those
walking
cars,
through the shop.
Those cars piss me off. And I'll let you
What's
get
the
back
little
to
one?
comments.
What's the one that's like the tracks?
I'm used
Is
to
it the Enclave?
looking out the window and kicking
Encore?
open a door when I'm pulling a car in the shop sometimes to make sure I'm lining up right and all that. And these goddamn cars go in the park. They throw the parking brake on. They do all kinds of stupid shit now. I actually got to I actually tricked the son of a bitch. I go out to the car and I flip the latch on the door so I can just hold the door kind of closed. And if I want to kick it open and look through the window a little bit to line me up right on the alignment rack or whatever, it doesn't throw the parking brake on and put me in park.
I fucking hate that.
I hate
But
it, man. So I trick it
I
by
learned a
making
way.
it think the door is always closed.
There is a way to where you can keep it in neutral.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm not talking about
So you
neutral. I'm
can't
talking
drive
I'm
it.
talking about driving it into the
Yeah.
bay. If
I
you want
know
to
what
kick
you're
out
talking
and look
about.
a little bit, and also, dude, the first time it happened to me was years back on a BMW. I'm pulling on the alignment rack and I'm coming up pretty good speed, middle of summer, and I just had the window down and I go kick the door open a little bit to see where my wheels going up on the rack, and all of a sudden it just stops like instantly, and I hit my fucking head on the A pillar and bounced back. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I didn't know it was gonna do that. It was the first time it happened to me.
Justin, I'm gonna post you a link right quick to this little. Right now they have a $5 5% coupon.
Actually,
right now as we speak.
Even for shops, if a tech has a cell phone, having that little Bluetooth dongle in their pocket is going to be still more robust than most Snap-on scanners when it comes to codes and functionality.
This little dongle is dumb.
DIY.
I don't mean dumb in a bad way. I mean dumb in a good way. Like how?
No, it's awesome. That little dongle is wicked.
Snap-on scanners lose a lot of ability once you get outside the American car line and once you get outside of Toyota.
Oh, nice, Supra. That is what's
Honda.
up.
Once you're out of Toyota, Honda, and the American car line, they weaken.
Mm.
They weaken up when you get to Nissans. They weaken up when you get to the German cars. They weaken up on Subaru.
That is a nice box.
And Justin, anything is better than that Innova. Innova has imaginary codes that don't exist. Innova has, Innovas are known for shorting out PCMs when scanning. Innovas are one of the worst devices ever made. But I like the imaginary codes that they come up with. I don't know where Innova got some of these codes, but there are codes that don't exist.
Yeah, look at Sergio. He's happy as slowing down. Sergio, we are different, bro. I need it to pick up. Remember, I talked about that. Mechanics are most happy when they're busy.
Yes, Sergio, he doesn't make $60 an hour. He's got to work for Christmas.
Hour. Yeah, I gotta work, man. It was dumb on Thanksgiving week, man. We didn't have no card. Black Friday, like, why are we even here? Why be open? I don't know, man. How about you, Justin? Gentlemen, good evening. Porch, what's going on, brother?
That's good. His comment? Did you see his comment?
Who?
Porch Monkey. Oh, you're way up on the comments. Don't worry about it.
I'm like,
he just mentions that one of his last comments where he mentioned I had a Subaru that wouldn't go on the alignment rack because it detected an obstacle in the way.
What?
I've had that happen.
The little bar over the
I don't know if we can turn forward emergency braking on. Y'all remember that video back in the day? Fuck, who was it? Volkswagen, of the salesman showing it off, and he had another salesman standing in front, and they fucking grabbed the car and what on the service drive or something, and boom, just plowed through the other guy. I don't know if y'all remember that.
No.
I
had interesting. We talk about ghost codes. I had a 21 VW. What do they call it? Tiguan or It's like their crossover SUV type thingy. And it threw up a code on it, P246D or some shit. No information, all data, no information in Mitchell. Called a friend of mine now. He works a VW Audi dealer. He says, I told him what the code is. He said, I never heard of that. Let me look in the computer. No such thing, according to VW. I said, well, fuck this. And I told the customer, goes to the dealership. He goes and sees the dealership my buddy works at. My buddy connects to it. And he calls me up and says, what'd you do to this car? That code's still set. He goes, your aftermarket shit must have set it. I said, no, they brought in for a check engine light, said the thing's running fine, and that's the code that's set. He said, there is no such code, according to VW. I said, well, you guys figure out why the code's set. They played with it. They called VW up, called in an engineer, and engineer said there's a programming issue, a software issue. I don't know what, I guess they're going to reprogram the car or some shit, reprogram the PCM. But it made up its own code.
That is weird. Like, y'all don't remember this? Why is it acting up when I go to share the screen? I think my router needs reset. This is insane.
Hey, Rage, and if you're gonna buy a scanner from Autel, wait till Harbor Freight puts out their new one.
Why? I wouldn't buy a scanner from Autel. I wouldn't buy a scanner from Autel.
No.
Some of their cheaper ones I would. Some of their cheaper ones I would because they're solid. But the higher end ones, no way.
I really like those launches. They're awesome. Which ones, John? Which ones?
Who's that?
Mine is MK800.
There's a company that's literally selling the 809, but in a different skin. It's the exact same thing, but the tablet's like 10 times faster.
Is it the X Tool?
No, it's not the X Tool. X Tool actually, the X Tool uses their own software. They make their own software. They're not a copy of anyone's software.
I don't know. I just find that the tablets that Autel uses are basically already outdated when they start using them. There's no support for them. The batteries don't hold up. The launch is just a much better tablet.
Wait, hold up, Dave. Okay, because we got into this conversation on my Harbor Freight tow truck live stream when you said there's no where's the support going to be for the Icon. So if you're saying Autel just doesn't have support,
Autel has support, but I'm trying to say they're using cheaper tablets, so battery life sucks in them. They're not as fast. As you update them, they get slower and slower. I like Launch better because both softwares are very versatile. Both of them have great software. I have no problem with Autel software. I have an Autel scanner. I have no problem with the software. I have a problem with the tablet and the fact that it's a cheap tablet. It's a really cheap tablet compared to what Launch is using.
And for the price that they charge,
Launch is using a much better tablet. They have very similar softwares. Their layouts are different, but usually overall function between the two tools are almost basically identical. I don't think I've ever found something the Launch will do that the Autel won't, and the Autel will do it and the Launch won't. But I do have both. Just I like the tablet better on the Launch.
On the Launch,
the battery life's way better. It's a better tablet.
The only issue I have with the those orange ones that they're offering manufacturer based is they're not they have to have a power source. So it's not like you could just go in there and look in the history. You have to have it hooked up.
Oh, they don't have a battery in that one. That one actually runs off the car battery.
Yeah, it runs off the car battery.
Oh, that's old school technology.
Yeah, but I mean, what do you expect when you're getting a fully unlocked scanner with for $120, $140?
Yeah. I mean, Autel makes it. They make a good software. They have a good setup.
VW is garbage.
They could kick up their quality of their tablets a little bit, and they would be fine.
Yeah. I'm trying to work with Top Down also because I know they're launch based as well, right?
Yeah, Top Down's launch, Think Tools launch.
Yep.
Launch is launch. Who else?
Ansel is launch. Ansel is launch.
There's a couple of them using launch software, and there's a couple of companies using Autel software.
So let me ask you this: do you think Icon or Harbor Freight should have went launch versus Autel?
What I really think?
Yeah.
I really think Harbor Freight should just have a freaking code scanner in there and maybe a very low end scanner that goes a touch more than maybe gives you some bidirectional control, like stuff where you can like do a, you know, like install brake pads, get the caliper pistons to retract on parking, you know, some bi-directional like that. But for the most part, I honestly think Harbor Freight should stay the hell out of the scan tool business, simply
That weird one
because
is
you're going to
that
store.
Harbor Freight one.
Nobody's gonna know shit what they're selling the customer.
No,
Right.
And, you
that's
know,
why they should be selling.
A technician. Why would a technician go to Harbor Freight to buy a scanner? I mean, you know what you're looking for. Why wouldn't you, if you want some Alto or Launch Space or whatever, you go buy it from that source.
I get why they're doing it. You know, they're trying to broaden their clients. Their
Just like they one thing Harbor Freight would really rock, and it would really be a game changer if they put part numbers on each and every icon tool they make. If they want to consider it a professional line and sell singles, Harbor Freight, decent wrenches. I'm not saying they're great. I'm not saying they suck. The icon wrenches are a decent wrench. And it's lifetime warranty. I don't give a shit about the lifetime warranty. What happens if you lose your 13 mil combination wrench from Harbor Freight? You have two choices: buy another whole wrench set, buy a single from Snap-on. It fits right in that container and it looks almost identical to the rest of them. Or you go on eBay, if somebody's already smart. There's a lot of guys smart out there. You go on eBay and they're buying sets and breaking the sets up and selling these tools at a very premium price.
I should do that.
So if you can call Harbor Freight all you want, everywhere you want. Harbor Freight will not get you a, say, 13 mil combination icon if you lose one. They tell you got to buy a whole set. They want to make it a pro line tool. They got to sell singles.
Singles, yeah.
All right, guys, let me blast through these. Let me get through some. John, what scanner do you have? He has an 808, I believe. You can't even do front brake jobs without a damn scanner. Yeah, I seen that. Damn new Chevys. I hate that e-brake, that electronic e-brake. Front and rear. Buicks are trash too. What do you like, Porch? Don't you have a Subaru, right? Yeah, they are on the front. Is that the Enclave? It's the small one. It's like the tracks that I saw it on. Have people trying to do their own brakes, then have to bring it to us. Yeah, but see, that's the thing too. Safety. Do we want people messing with their safety components on their vehicles? I have a hard time, Do we want people messing with their safety? Oh, okay, Turner. You got some feedback. New BMW will brake check itself when driving and the door gets open. Same with the Nissans with the electronic shifters. My Innova 560 is Bluetooth. I had a Subaru that wouldn't go on the alignment rack because it detected an obstacle. So it was picking up the actual alignment machine. Had the same issue before Porch. That's why I want to update to a nice scanner that has most functionality for my 06 Ram and my wife's 12 Ultima. That Bluetooth dongle that I posted in that link, perfect, bro. Perfect. I had to help a lady in a parking lot because her Subaru wouldn't back up with her bike rack. Oh, with her bike on a rack. That is funny. That is funny. I want a scanner from Alta. You do? Which one do you want, Ragin? Most vehicles, people around me are American, but a few have VW and others and want to make sure I have a scanner that can handle my expectations. What are your expectations? She'd move a foot and the transmission would slap in the park. Dude, I have that issue when I'm trying to park a customer's vehicle up on the curb. We back in, right? And so it's detecting the little walk area. I'm like, dude, why stop doing that? Man, VWs are trash. I just said that. I seen that, but it was because the wrong HVAC module was installed. Really? HVAC module? Yes, I have. Yes, I know Porch they are. Hell no, Turner. Wait, Harbor Freight got a tow truck? No. Porch. I did a little click bait live stream, and that stream did very well. Just say that. So what would you recommend for a price range? The launch the launch. Definitely, I'd say launch X tool. I haven't experienced with the X tool. I'm going based off of my experiences. I know that 919
Yeah.
EBT is pretty damn good.
If
But
if you want Autel software, buy AutoFix. The AutoFix is 100% Autel, but the tablet is brand new design, faster, and it's half the price of the Autel. But it's the exact same tool.
X tool. Who does X tool run off of? What software do they run off of?
Their own. They make their own.
Okay.
They're actually a division of FCAR, and FCAR has been making software since like 1992.
Mhm.
And like FCAR used to be a dynamite, used to be one of the best heavy duty solutions. They were one of the only people in the heavy duty end like market for OEM spec programming, but they fell out of line because they lost two primary investors, but now they've partnered. I don't know who they partnered up, but they partnered up with someone else, and they're coming out with a whole new series of tools that's supposed to release next year. So I'm excited to see what FCAR's coming, because they haven't had nothing new in 5 years, but they used to be one of the best scan tools in the world.
Yeah, like Shannon said, Porch, you would have to go back and watch that stream. It was a little clickbait, but it's what I see in my mind. Okay, that's what I want. So that one was a fun stream. We had a lot of traffic on that one. I was a bit overwhelmed. We had almost 70 people in here at once. Ran 1,000 comments just on that stream, and I was like, I was nervous. But yeah, check it out. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. X Tool Porch, yes sir. I'll look into them. See, I have one, and it does what my buddy Snap On Tool does, and some extras, but it's definitely not a 5K scan tool. It's good at what it does. Go ahead.
Now that the X tool, the D9 is the only thing worth investing in. The D8 is a joke, and the D8 has flaws. The D9, if you get lucky, you actually get a J box with it, but most of them actually don't get shipped with the J box. You have to ask the seller to include the J box for the price. But the D8 is a joke. The D7 is a joke. Overpriced, underpowered. That one that CP show had just earlier, the P819, that thing is faster, has more power, and does everything that the expensive D8 and D9 does. Everything. It's the exact same tool, just smaller screen, but faster tablet, like lightning fast tablet. That thing is lightning fast.
Justin, I just posted a link for you to check out one on Amazon, the X tool.
Well, the fastest scanner I've ever seen is the Snap-ons.
Yeah,
those things are fast.
Yeah. Snap on and Bosch.
It will help you diagnose a car with live data and all that.
But that's because they're real tablets.
Oh, you know what? And I forgot to mention this too, Justin. You can actually graph on that little Bluetooth thing. You grab your phone, it'll graph live data for you. Like we say, ¿Qué más quieres? What more do you want in a $80 little freaking thing, bro? It fits in your pocket.
For the price, like I said, in a shop that only has one scan tool, pick one of those up for each and every single one of your techs. They keep it in their top pocket, because you all have your tablet and phone for doing your reporting anyways. You're walking around the shop, so there you go. You got the tablet. This $80 scan tool gets 90% of the job done. Only use the big one when you need the big one.
Exactly.
I don't know how familiar you are with Autel scanners, Turner, but we have a tech that decided to buy his own scanner.
Okay,
and he bought a Autel, what is it called? Maxis Ultra or something. Maxis Ultra.
Yeah.
It comes with the so-called J box, the
VCI J box all in one.
Yeah, and the scope module and the whole 9 yards.
It's all built into one unit. Oh, that thing! Nice idea. Slow.
Yeah, but his tablet, if he from full power, not sitting on the charger, will probably die within about 4 hours. Where
Yeah.
my launch throttle 3 can run all freaking day
Yeah, that's what
from a
the
full
Midas
charge.
shop here.
I can run it all day from a full charge.
Midas got one of those big ones with the all-in-one J-Box VCI, big 13-inch tablet screen. That thing goes dead while reading a car.
Yeah, he's got to sit there and continuously hook it to put it on his charger.
It's horrible.
See, I wonder how far I'm gonna go with launch. How far they're gonna let me go with them, as far as
You keep riding their coattails. They might send you a big one.
Hey. Well, it's actually
but you
King
stay
Bullen
away
that
from
I'm
Oddtool.
working with.
Oddtool's my prey right now.
Hey, if they're sending me stuff that I can get out to y'all, hey, and don't quote me on this yet because I'm still working out some stuff with them, but they might be giving y'all a scanner for free during the giveaway. I might have asked them to participate in it.
Well, you're still with King Bullen, right? You're on King Bullen ride, yeah.
Yeah, but they're the ones that have been sending me the launch stuff.
Yeah, they'll keep if you keep riding with them, it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Eventually, when they actually issue, when King Bullen's going into the laser welding thing, they're getting laser welding machines under the King Bullen name. If you ride their coattails long enough, they might send you one of those free. Then you'll be laughing. King Bullen's going into everything right now. Car lifts, hoists,
really,
like everything.
One thing I give Altel props for. Altel has one hell of a Bluetooth connectivity. You can go a hell of a distance away from a car with an Altel and not lose connection. I mean, like a hell of a distance.
Really? What up, Sergio? I see you're resting, or you're in the truck. No, you're resting.
No, I'm laying down.
He said, "Forget the
back
seats. We're going mobile." Yeah,
dude. I haven't turned on my computer all week. So, like my back just killed me in that chair.
Yeah, especially when we stay on till 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
I get up. I stand up and my back is still hunched over. Oh, Porch, I wanted to show you something. Let me see. I got to turn on my green screen real quick though. All right, check this out. You talk about fetishes, right? Look at my little Matco fetish that I got today.
How much did that cost you? Like 40 grand?
No. As much as $2.
As much as
like 40 grand.
Nah, but hey, hold on. Actually, I could put this one right there. Hey, no, it's like $20. It was like $20.
With how much you sell with that guy, he should just give it to you for free.
Well, I haven't really bought a lot of stuff from him. I can't really. I mean, he hooks it up sometimes, but I step on the truck, right, and I got my guys on there, like 2 or 3 of them on there. As soon as I step first foot onto the stair, and he already had the door open, they go, "Look, Fluff," and they freaking show me this cup, and I just see my box. I'm like, "Is that a 6S?" I was like, "Oh, I gotta have it." Well, damn it, I came on here to tell you to run my toolbox and stuff, and you're over here just trying to sell me stuff before I can even talk. I'm like, damn.
That's not automatic, your payment?
I did, but I had paused it. I had paused one payment, and it never resumed. I kept forgetting because I was out of town, and we never crossed paths for almost a month. So I'm like, oh fuck, I need it. I was ahead though, so that's why it helps to pay a little more than your minimum a week, because then you get to skip payments every now and then. Yeah. I don't understand the bash about Altel. Altel has great support. My battery lasts about 2 weeks. Got the absolute latest, but it updates it. I don't know how long my battery lasts. I know I idle. I mean, there's sometimes because I run that little Bluetooth one the majority of the time. Because why not, right? I don't want to be carrying around stuff. I just put it in my pocket. Versus the computer or the other tablets. I'm really liking that eDiag one for what I need it for. perfect. But yeah, I don't know how long the battery lasted my other ones. X tool, yes, is a great tool, a good tool, but to save your money, the P819, not the D7, D8, D9, D or P819 does everything they do, but faster than cheaper price and works better. Let's see, probably 808. Yeah, he has an 808. I even have remote support with my Alta. The Alta we had at my old shop had remote support to reprogram entire PCM, etc. for Mercedes and more. I wouldn't consider 800 being cheap scanners, Turner. Yeah, Scanner, you got Scanner. Yeah, Turner, you got to remember we a little tight on the budget.
I'm not talking about $800 ones. They're nice ones and really good ones for under $500 that are professional level.
Where we at? Oh, X2 even offers a little Bluetooth dongle as well. I don't know if it's bidirectional or reset.
Hey, Shannon, 808 does bidirectional controls.
Yeah.
There are probably about 25 bidirectional controls on it.
Oh,
snap. The 808 bang for buck is actually, in my opinion, the best scan tool that Autel sells. Bang for buck, functionality, capability.
It's probably you're right. The best that Autel sells. Bang for the buck.
It's a great tool. I will not bash her down that one. But that MaxiSys, it's a joke for the price. $5,000.
Yeah, $5,000, and the thing lasts 2.5 to 4 hours, depending on what you're doing with it.
Just
God forbid you're using the lap scope on it. It just kills the battery.
None of that. It freezes and crashes. The thing overheats. Like it will freeze in the middle of a diagnostic or a program and done.
Check this out. Top Don has this one right here, which is very similar to the eDiag one. I skipped out on this one because I was doing the launch ones and I wanted to put
exact same thing as a launch or the Think tool.
Yeah, but I skipped out on it just so I can get those Bluetooth, the battery testers out to y'all. So they offered me this one. I was like, let's do something with batteries. So that one right now is going for $80 with a $20 coupon. So you're looking at $60.
That tool probably doesn't fall into the category, but one thing I can throw up as a warning to anybody watching: if you're just thinking, if you work on Chrysler vehicles, if you're thinking about between Think Tool, a launch, and a Top Down, I would go with the launch because they're having a major issue launch with Think Tool and Top Down or Think Car. Launch is having an issue with the auto authorize, and the problem is everybody paid Top Down, and everybody that did pay Think Tool for the auto authorize for Chryslers. They're not getting it because launch wanted it all to go through them. So I don't know when that's going to get worked out.
Well, they got the Think Car fixed because my Think Car PD8's back on it. So I had to use it today because my launch was doing a program, so I had to pull out the old PD8 and it hooked up to the Chrysler, no problem. So
it did auto authorize on a newer Chrysler.
It logged in just fine today.
I haven't heard anybody tell me it's working yet.
See, I like to be able to do full testing and checking voltage, etc., with scanners. That's why I'm asking for info. Well, I know that little King Bowling one does quite a bit. And you get it 1 year subscriptions for every manufacturer. And then if you want to continue that subscription, then of course, if you're impressed with it, and you do I think it's $36 right now in the little mall store or whatever. But it's good. It's good. The other thing I do not like about X2, aside from what was said, is kind of slow and you can only grab 6 things at one time. Where I can walk away with tool in hand and monitor in vehicle. What is that? I saw you holding it up earlier. Friction modifier.
It's arch oil. My good friend Bill Hewitt, who's now deceased, passed away. The Ford Power Stroke diesel guy, the king of diesel off of YouTube. This is supporting his family. If you guys go out and buy a bottle of this from the website right now, a chunk of it's going to help his family. So,
wow.
Go online, buy some arch oil.
Porch Monkey, that Bluetooth capability is a beast. It is a beast. Interesting fluff. At home, I use scanners to diag, etc.
Yeah. It's the only oil additive that you should ever use. Arch oil. You add it to everything.
Wish I could
Better
put
than
my
Marvel
edge
mystery oil.
for diesels. Oh damn! What was that?
I said it's better than Marvel mystery oil.
Mystery
Oh yeah,
oil.
this stuff's better than anything. It's literally it does everything that it says that they say it does.
Shannon, do
I
you know
live
what we
by it.
mean by bidirectional controls? Bidirectional control could mean something as simple as making the horn beep from the scan tool.
Well, it's truly bi-directional if it uses pronouns.
Dude, hold on. I want to speak on that because somebody was asking me that in a comment, right? Oh, they said I doubt it's bidirectional, and so I made a little short, right? And I was like, let's do something simple. Let's do a horn. The horn scared the shit out of me, so I went to end the session, and it was just loading, and I clicked out of the app. I clicked out of the app, and the freaking car went crazy. It was like for a whole minute. I was like, oh no. Across the shop, shut the fuck up. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to
I've
make a
come
video.
across a lot of people that say they want something with bidirectional control, and they don't even really know what bidirectional controls are. It's just like
So
a
then
term
when
they heard. It's a term they heard. They really don't know what it does. So
I had
you got to know what it does before you can appreciate wanting it or having it.
I had to redo the video because it scared the shit out of me. So the next time when I actually redid it and I hit to activate the horn, of course I let it do its thing. It's like a 2-second activation and it goes out by itself. But it just scared the shit out of me because I was expecting it, but I wasn't expecting it.
I knew you looked a little thinner today. I scared the shit out of you.
Yeah,
Lost 10 pounds that day.
dude. What the hell? If it's a great intermediate diag tool, but it's not a deep diag tool. I can go work on other things and still. Which one do you have, Porch? Shannon, I have the knowledge I need. Oh, my 808Z runs off OBD power or battery. I forgot to charge it and had to program the Honda today. As long as it stays plugged in. Yeah, and the thing about those battery ones, if you're plugged in, man, you're charging it at the same time. That's good, John. Fluffy got Matco Mafia after him. Dude, I love posting Matco stuff. That brings in all of the haters. My kid has an 808. I was just wondering how to make it bidirectional. I don't know if it's through software. It should be, or if I would have to
It
get a
has
whole
some bidirectional control, not like complete bidirectional controls like the higher up ones do, but it's got quite a few of them for the money.
Yeah.
Like Turner said, for the money, it's probably the best Altel product on the market. And
See,
it comes in like 3 versions. There's a Bluetooth one. There's one that's not Bluetooth, and I forget what the other one is.
I keep my HT500 with me at all times just in case. Most of the time, I also have my eDiag. Works great. At
If you're forgetful, you don't want Bluetooth.
email actual codes and more. 808 only comes out for bigger jobs. John, on that HT500, can you build a full diagnostic report? Like, because you know how the eDiag, you can email yourself or the customer, right? You can email them a whole, they call it a health report.
Yeah.
And it shows engine and how many DTCs. It'll show all the DTCs, BCM, TCM. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's very neat. And then
that's one thing we do with all the cars. That's one of the reasons our owner bought us all the launch throttle 3s.
Mm-hmm.
We're his favorite guys, the launch throttle 3s. He didn't give them to everybody. But
you had to buy your own?
No. If I stay with them for the next 2 years, I get to keep it and it's mine. If I leave with him for 2 years, he gave it to me. I gotta give it back to him. He made us sign agreements with him.
Okay, we'll stay 2 more years and then dip.
But I don't care if I have to leave. Here's your scanner, dude.
Yeah,
I'll go buy my own damn scanner. But
Um,
it does a health report. You can email it, the whole 9 yards.
That's cool. And that's with all the launches.
Yeah.
All the launches can do that.
It's impressive that their $400 launch will do that, or the $250 launch will do that.
The $100 launch will do that.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive that they set that up like that.
99% of all scan tools are bi-directional. Even those little cheap $20 black and white screen pocket ones, they have bi-directional controls on them too. Like literally, if it reads a graph, if it allows you to turn things on and off, and it's bidirectional. That's what it is. Even if it only does like 4 bidirectional controls, it's still bidirectional. It's just how many controls does it come with? That's the name of the game now. How many?
Now,
Who has the most controls?
I get asked this a lot about topology, right?
No.
Does it do topology? Fine. You want to see the map of the communication between the modules, but they offer what's called CAN diag support. I think that's what they title it under.
Yeah.
Same exact thing as our stuff. Like we can click on that and then we click on a module, right? It'll list them TCM, ECM, BCM, PCM, whatever. Click on that and it'll tell you communicating, which it'll say okay, unknown, or not diagnosed. So if it says not diagnosed, it's either not supported or it just doesn't talk to that certain module. And when it says unknown, you know there's an issue with that module communicating to the module that's listed. So if you understand how that works, you don't need topology because you know what systems are communicating with what. And I showed that in a short video as well. Oh no, I showed it in a long video.
You don't have to get a wiring diagram, and that like with or without topology, you're going to need to get a wiring diagram. That wiring diagram is going to tell you where everything is. Topology is just a really nice feature, and it's really cool. It's not necessary. It's not needed, and it's it's not a make or break thing. It's not a make or break on a scan tool. The make or break on a scan tool is how many bidirectional controls that thing has, and how much programming it offers. There are tools that are there are some scan tools out there that don't have topology that are far superior to the launch and all that stuff. Bosch, no topology, but it's superior.
It's a matter of whether it works for you or not. Does it do what you need it to do?
No, like that's the thing. It's the feature of topology, paying the extra $500-$600 on a scan tool that has topology. If you don't have the money, it's not worth it. It's not worth that extra money.
Well, not only that, if you don't have the expertise of diagnosing a freaking CAN bus network, why you give a shit?
Yeah. And all topology does
league anyway. If you don't understand how it works,
it really just shows you what module is offline.
Yeah. See, it shows you a tree and what order the communication, but it's not always correct either.
Yeah, there you
have often wrong. It's often wrong.
It's quite often wrong.
Like
it's just a really cool looking feature.
Yeah, cool. It just lets you know, is it communicating or not. It's not going to tell you if there's a break in the line somewhere. It's not going to tell you if it has power ground going to it. It's just one of those extra little, like Turner said, it's an extra feature. But again, if you know how to read your how they talk, then you're good. Okay, I'm a bit new to the scanner thing, so just learning. Shannon, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, Shannon. Raging has all the knowledge ever. He has YouTube. Hey. Yeah, bidirectional runs, window locks, horns, things like that. I don't like the 808. I don't think the 808 does that thing. How old is that 808 that your son has? I know bidirectional, it is testing like brake bleeds, window activation, steering assist servo. Yeah, don't leave the dongle in the car. Not even lying. We did diag on a vehicle at the 4th previous shop. Came back on a tow truck. Damn. Yeah, that's my worst fear is me forgetting the dongle in the car, and an advisor or reporter coming and taking the car out my stall. So I've actually gotten in the habit. As soon as I pull into the stall after I've been done using it, I just yank it.
Well, if you got one of those little short dongles, you just plug right in. Looks like one of those little dongles an insurance company might give you or whatever. Mm-hmm. The best thing you can do is buy yourself an OBD2 extension cable. So the dongle sticks, it lays way out.
Yeah. Put it on the dash.
Much less likely to forget about it if you got
one of these.
Yep.
Yeah, that thing.
I was just thinking about what I was about to say.
Most constant vlogger right now. Hey, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Honorable Davis, thank you for realizing that. But I
That's
try.
what I.
Try.
That's what I like about the launch kits that have the launch and top down and think cards. That's just come with like the tablets that just come with the little Bluetooth. They all come with that extension cable for that
Yeah.
reason. So you don't
That
lose it.
919 BT will beep at you when you forget. Actually, when you exit out of the program, the freaking scans will turn. You're like, God dang. Yeah.
That's what me and Dave's. That's the only thing me and Dave hate about our tablets, our launch tablets. It sounds like the ring that the lost signal on like the old phones when you
Yeah.
you get that
Or it sounds like an alarm clock going off.
Yeah. That's the only thing we hate. We walk away from the vehicle and it starts making noise.
I personally don't like topology. I rarely ever use it. Being a dealer tech, I rarely ever use it. But that comes with knowing, how do I say this, Dave? Knowing how to use what you got. So you don't need every feature out there. Just understand how the systems work and how they communicate. You don't ever need topology.
If you have a scan tool that can scan all systems, you don't really need topology either. If you know how to look at a wiring diagram, it'll sit there and show you I'm not scanning a particular system that you know the car has. Now you know that thing's offline.
New
that
rule.
module's offline.
New rule: you're not allowed to buy a new professional scan tool until you've used an old OTC, Evo, or Mac Dominator. If you can use that thing and master it, then you're allowed to buy a real scan tool. Until then,
I never had an Evo, but I had a Genesis.
Yeah, the Genesis. That's what I had. The Genesis. Those old boxes there. You wait
half
an hour for it to read. Half an hour for it to read a couple codes, maybe an hour sometimes. It's like depending on what it was.
A Ford, you just go eat lunch and come back.
Yeah, that sounds like us right now with CAN Gateway. It takes us 5 minutes just to get the damn vehicle to scan.
Those Genesis on a Ford, you just go scan codes and you go eat lunch, come back, and you'll have them.
Come back. Yeah,
I still have a Genesis. I just
be careful,
Batteries Plus or something and buy a new what do they call them? Remote control car battery. Yeah. So I can charge a battery and put a battery in it. There's a battery shop.
I jury rigged mine to run off the lithium flashlight, those little A cell shaped looking batteries that Milwaukee sells for their little flashlights and their headlamp things. I've rigged my OTC my Genesis up to run off those. Now it's USB chargeable.
Wow. If you can't figure it out in the first 5 minutes, maybe you need to switch careers. I just got told that.
Where at?
You remember those heater pads that I showed on a vehicle?
Oh, yeah.
Right there. I still get all this shit.
First 5 minutes.
You shouldn't be a mechanic. You shouldn't be a mechanic. Boy, I know a lot more than you. Calm down. That's what
you're supposed to go crazy now.
What do you mean?
Well, that's the thing. People keep making a mistake. He's not a mechanic. He's a technician.
Right? I don't care to be called a mechanic. Shit, I'll take pride in that all day. Look at my name. My name insinuates I'm a mechanic. I've used a tech tool. I've only used a tech tool.
A mechanic can fabricate and make their own parts. A tech has to buy them.
I'm trying to remember who told me about you, Fluffy. I should start watching your channel. I forgot who told me. And I tried. They told me what channel name was. I tried looking you up. All I kept getting was that goddamn comedian. And then finally, a short shows up and it's Fluffy Mexicanic. I'm like,
maybe it was why am I forgetting his name? CP.
It might have been CP.
I think it was. I think I appeared in one of his
JT. I was watching JT before I was watching you.
Oh, then it was JT for sure. Then
I was just sad and lonely, and he was the first one to invite me on a live stream. So.
Yeah, because when
I think I brought you your I think I brought you the CP's attention.
Maybe,
I
possibly.
think I mentioned something to CP about he asked me who I pay attention to, who I watch, and we were just shooting shit one day. He's like, what are the most common channels you watch? I was throwing up a big list of channels, but
That was a weird time. Well, not weird, but it was kind of ironic because I was doing a live stream at work and people were mentioning CP, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. And then he comes in, boom, and comments. I was like, oh, who they're talking about. And so I clicked on his stuff, and some of the videos that I had seen, I was like, oh, I like this dude. It was something with air tools and cordless, and I was like, oh, I fuck with him. I was like, he likes air tools. That's my dude. I was like,
I discovered Fluffy through Power Stroke Jude because I used to follow Jude's old stuff when he was working on Power Strokes, because that's what my big thing up here in Canada is I'm a Power Stroke specialist. So, and then I heard him mention your name, so I went over. And me being sad and lonely just kept going. Maybe he'll let this old senile person on talk, and then I have a friend.
See, and I got hooked onto JT because he was real. Like, he would talk about certain things, and I was like, oh yeah, he's really a mechanic. He's really a tech. Like, the stuff he talks about, I'm like, oh, I understand that. I get where he's coming from. And so I started commenting on his stuff, and then like within a week of me commenting, he invited me onto one of his streams, and I was like, oh shit, 70K subs. This dude has 70K subs. I was like, and he invited me? I only have 10. Like, how in the hell? Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's do this.
I'm pissed. My heater's not working right.
Wah. We ain't even got the heat. We're running AC right now. It's 65 outside.
I got a whole element that's not heating up an electric heater.
Oh, you're gonna freeze to death.
No, I'm gonna go buy a new one tomorrow.
And you know what's funny?
Order parts.
Justin, you're still in here, right? I'll go watch old streams of some of the other YouTubers, and I'll see some of y'all popping up in their chats. I'm like, dude, damn, where have I been this whole time? I've seen Justin and a couple people. I think it was like one of Rust Belt's. It was like in one of Rust Belt's streams, fucking like 3 years ago. I seen Justin popping up. I was like, damn, y'all been around. Holy shit. I was watching the wrong YouTube channels before.
See, it's actually you, Fluffy, that caused my channel to blow up to like up to 50 viewers. You know, it's because of you. You made me blow up.
Turner, you seen some of the homemade tools that are in my toolbox? Love homemade tools. Also have a few homemade adapters for my slide hammer.
That people ask me what the difference is between a technician and a mechanic. I tell them a mechanic can build the tool, make the parts, jury rig, and not go by the book to fix something. A technician is conditioned to go by the book.
Hold up. You were introduced to us by JD Tico? Really? JD Tico knows of me? I did not know that. I did not know that. And I don't know if y'all know, but I've been appearing on with Rain Man and Power Stroke Tech Talk. Some cool dudes. Very cool dudes. Raging, I was just busting your balls. You know I love you. It's 20 right now. How are you cold, Sergio?
Me? No.
Oh, you got a hoodie on. How's the weather looking out?
It's like 50 something outside.
It's a little nippy.
But I mean, I had it on. I just didn't take it off. So.
You said work slowing down?
A little bit.
Y'all don't do a whole lot of heating?
I mean, it's not really how it works. Like, it's not like, oh, it's heating season. It's just another season. It's just slowing down because of the holidays. That's all it is.
Does your company do plumbing as well or no?
No, fuck no.
No. Do you know about plumbing or no? Being
I
a
know
HVAC tech.
shit runs downhill. Don't bite your nails, and payday's on Friday. Well, Wednesday for us, but
Don't bite your nails. You might taste somebody else's dinner.
I'm just looking at his dresser in the background there. I'm saying that dresser was made in 1954.
Rust Belt mechanic has been
Yeah.
quiet for a long time now.
Yeah, I was thinking about him the other day. He popped up in my head the other day.
I should email him, see what's been going on with him.
Where's he from? I don't remember.
Ohio.
Ohio? Yeah. It's kind of weird when YouTubers just automatically or suddenly go quiet. But I understand they're
He was
normal
bouncing
people.
jobs, and then he bought a new place, and then he's kept talking about the shop. He was going to do all the stuff in the shop, and then all of a sudden, boom, everything stopped.
Well, he went back. He went back to the dealer.
Yeah, I understand that, but I don't know where. I should email him. I don't know where he's at now, what he's doing. I mean, a lot of things could happen.
10 months ago. That was his
He
last.
he could have had people threatening him, people trying to steal his shit. He could have had people. He could have marital problems. Who the hell knows what's going on? Or he just said, "I'm tired of this bullshit. And I'm not doing it anymore."
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if you ever seen JRC 54.
Mm-mm.
He had a big YouTube channel going for a while. He had a gigantic freaking epic snap-on toolbox, and I think he pretty much backed out of YouTube because of it. And he relocated his business, but people kept trying to rob him.
That's crazy, bro.
And he was getting threats online and all that shit.
I mean, the online presence is brutal. It is very brutal. Sure was. Yeah, I did not know that, Shannon. Well, I'm glad you came this way. Oh yeah, I've been paying attention to a lot of people. Rust Belt hadn't done much lately. I'm looking at his channel right now, and his last video was 10 months ago. It's amazing how much time goes by. Sergio, I need a new furnace. Uh-oh. You do
call somebody. I don't do residential.
You know how though?
Doesn't mean I want to do it.
Why not? I know you want to climb in attics and stuff.
No.
Yeah,
I don't even want to work on my own shit.
Have you ever came to that point
What?
where you've had to do your own stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't want to. I just gotta fix the ducts up there. I still haven't done it. I said I was gonna do it last winter, and I didn't do it.
You know, I'm glad you say that because when it comes to mechanics having to work on their own vehicles, we hate doing that shit too.
It's like I just don't want to go up there. It's just, whatever. It's fine. It works.
Damn.
No,
Like
actually,
David,
oh no, it's the next comment. Rust Belt left SP Tools, to my knowledge, and went back to.
oh yeah, that only lasted for a little bit. And I forgot the reasoning behind it, but it wasn't all pepped up to what they told him. Like David and I have talked to each other for like 3 years. Just in the last year, we put a face to each other's names. Really, that's cool. He's management in SP Tools. Was he a manager, or I thought he was an ambassador for them?
I don't know exactly what he was doing, except trying to hype up their product, and just shit didn't work out.
Yeah, me too. Love hanging out with you guys. Well, appreciate it, Shannon. You know, where you at? I forgot. You're not in Wisconsin, right? Are you? Like
Shannon's
I said,
from
we're gonna meet up at.
Shannon's
He
from
is, right?
Wisconsin.
Okay, it's gonna be a drive, but remember, we're going to Indiana next summer. We're meeting up at Lake's house.
Yep. July 4th,
July 4th. Oh,
2024.
2024. Damn.
Party at Lake's house.
Yes, sir.
Directions will be given out shortly.
Wisconsin. You have to be present on the live for that. I'll do a $10 raffle to help Lakes with the cooking. There we go. Not raffle. I'm sorry, not a raffle. Just pitching. Nah, not a pitching. We'll do a what are they called? Potlucks. Potluck. We'll do a potluck. Yeah. $5 super sticker. Appreciate that, DLC. Appreciate that very, very much. Just for that, I'll stay on 5 more minutes. 'Cause who works tomorrow? Damn, it's only 11:20. I'm so used to getting on at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Y'all work tomorrow?
Let's see if people in chat can guess what I'm doing tomorrow. There's a box of thermostats from GM, and there's 2 of them.
You're working on 2 different vehicles.
Nope, it's one vehicle.
Is it gas or is it?
It's diesel.
You're working on a Duramax.
No, a 6.5 in a van.
In a van, bros.
Yep. They have a high and low pressure thermostat.
Oh wow. Yeah, party at Lakes. Hell yeah. Lakes is probably behind his phone being like, damn it, Flip, damn it.
We should all start a freaking fundraiser event and then end up sending him a really nice Weber grill. When he gets the grill, he'll be like, what the hell I get this for? That's for the barbecue this summer.
Mm-hmm. Big old smoker. Lakes, hopefully you know how to barbecue, brother.
He'll be like, I don't know what I do, but my daughter does.
Oh, really? I thought he stayed at management. Nah, he had went back to the. When did he go back?
He was only with SP Tools for what, maybe 5-6 months?
Yeah. I know he relocated to remember Fluffy Sema, baby. I'm hoping that'll be so cool. We are in Wisconsin. There are a lot of us here. Wisconsin. What are you doing, Turner? So, is that one of your vehicles, or that's the customer's vehicle that you're gonna work on tomorrow?
It's one of our vehicles. But do you know what? I wish all thermostats were made like these ones were, because if you notice, it's got a full rubber grommeted seal all the way around it, and they're very robust. Like they're well built, and they very rarely ever fail. Like it takes like about maybe 15 years for them to go, but the whole entire thing is rubber all the way around. It's one giant seal.
We don't have thermostats anymore. What do we have in place of a thermostat now? Anybody know?
You got a little solenoid that opens and closes.
Who knows? Anybody know what controls the temperature in an engine now?
I thought you had a water bypass valve put in those things, though.
Bypass, yeah, sure. Oh, multi-way valve.
It's either a servo or an actuator.
Oh, multi-point valve?
Multi-way valve. Yeah, so on startup, we're letting the engine and heater are priority. And then once you get to a certain temperature, then it'll send it to the transmission, and then it'll send it to the oil cooler, then it'll send it to EGR or whatever you have. So depending on what the vehicle's, the temperature outside and what functions you're needing, it directs the coolant in such areas.
You use coolant to cool off your oil temp, your transmission fluid?
Oh yeah.
I thought those are just air cooled. Air.
We have
water cooled as well.
Yeah. Actually, almost all vehicles now are water cooled oil coolers.
What's weird is Nissan went from a coolant cooled. No, we still have coolant. We used to have a double cooled, so it would go. We had a cooler on the CVT itself, and then we sent fluid to the radiator to get cooled there as well. But we stopped sending it to the radiator for what reason? I don't know.
International in Detroit were one of the first engines to actually water cool the oil. They had a water cooler that bolted on an oil cooler that bolted onto the side. The coolant would flow around the outside of it. The oil would go through the center of it. And then Mercedes came out with that with that little stack cooler, and that's when Ford said, "Hey, let's put that on all our new trucks, mostly our diesels, and pray that it doesn't leak and destroy the diesel."
Like you know how we have the transmission lines going into the radiator in the tanks?
Yeah.
Sergio? Yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
And instead of it
works the
going through the
same.
radiator, we got coolant going into coolers.
And instead of actually
yeah,
having
I
a
guess
plate of
yeah.
steel separating
Probably
it,
milk
there's
on the
a
front
gasket
end, so.
separating the oil.
What was that, Sergio?
So I guess I should have figured that one out because you guys have the strawberry milkshake on the Frontier. So
Yeah, that lavender money. And when we used to do
only if you're automatic like a little girl, man's Frontier like I did.
when we got those under extended warranty, the extended warranty companies would not let us replace the transmissions unless we did the radiator as well.
Oh, really?
Yep, that's right, Justin. Don't forget the 50-gallon garbage bag for the hooch. Oh, I don't know about
And
this.
to let all you guys know, I'm not a perfect mechanic. Yesterday, I was doing an alternator on a Toyota Tundra, and I actually had to remove the oil cooler, the steering line from the vehicle, and also the torsion bar. But the one bolt on the torsion bar literally the bolt broke off in the frame, so I had to cut it. And my bungee cord that was holding the steering line up out of the way wasn't holding it up high enough, and I cut right through the steering line. And that's the most expensive steering line I've ever seen. That was $300.
It happens though. It happens.
For a steering line.
That's why I like, you get these perfect mechanics that jump in comments and that claim if you make a mistake as a mechanic, then you shouldn't be in this field. Every mechanic makes mistakes.
Yeah, it happens.
Professional athlete.
That job cost me $100 because I was only charging the customer $200 to do the job. And I had to pay $300 for those. Like, I could have lied out my ass and told the customer it was his line, it was a piece of garbage, it was falling apart. But no, I just went to the store, bought one, put it in. Done deal.
That's what separates the men from the boys.
I took the loss because he's a good customer.
Yeah, good. Feel like on 25 miles to go. Damn, that's all you could get once your feel like comes on. Dang. Paul P said for another 5 minutes. Appreciate you, Raging, for the $5. And Paul P, I guess I'll stay on for another 5 minutes, guys. Dang, Raging, best get to the station quick. I know the heater core sucks in Sable and Tauruses.
Mm-hmm.
Do they clog?
Yes.
Okay.
They clog, they crack.
Many of those is like, I think Ford built them at a plant and filled them up with a coolant mix of coolant and well water that had a lot of iron in it.
Oh shit. I don't know. I don't have.
I've actually seen engine blocks and those things actually get holes in them from rust.
Justin, I think are you referring to the transmission? I think yours is water cooled as well. I think we send the CVT fluid to the radiator on the 12s. Everything I've owned has a thermostat. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, no, we have a multi-way valve, so it's electronically controlled. We don't have a thermostat anymore.
Technically does the same thing though.
Yeah. What's nice about that though is there's no guessing, oh, is my thermostat bad? Because we can see the position of this multi-way valve. And if the ECM detects that it's not moving when it should, well then guess what? Throws a code.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And the good thing about that is that, well, okay, I can't say that's a good thing because it won't send it to the radiator. It'll just cycle it in the engine. So that's not good. Yeah, never mind. Back up on that statement. Everything I've owned had a thermostat. Heater core clogged up in those 3.0 Taurus and Sables. Now we also do on some of our vehicles. We have a dummy thermostat that is just the casing of the thermostat and no actual valve in there, no block off. It's weird.
Oh,
Yes, that was very comes Dave Steven had that happen a lot over the years as a kid. Luckily, not much better than 3509 and up.
hey, Fluffy,
Slick Rick in the house.
That Top Don dongle that you posted, I decided to check out, and now I'm checking out Top Don's new line. I now know who F-Cars teamed up with, because that new Top Don, the RT Diag G900 and 900 Lite, and that little thing is using F-Car software.
Oh wow!
The whole
Y'all saw that?
interface. I know that interface. That's interesting.
Y'all saw that battery tester I was showing?
Yeah.
That thing is. Dude. Not gonna lie, I thought it was a gimmick, and then we put it up against our manufacturer battery testers, and it was reading the same shit.
Yeah.
Is that
the one that saves? Does that one save the record so you can print it?
No. This is just a little. What is it? Like $40, I think.
Yeah, Top Don's got a little cheapo one, cheapo one like that one. But
I know which one you're talking about.
It can download it to your phone and you can print it out later or email it to a customer.
Yeah, this one doesn't have that. I think that one. I think that's the let me see, BT300. Yeah, it has the printer on it as well. Yeah, the tech that these aftermarket companies are coming out with is like, what? Slick Rick in the house. What's going on, Ricky?
China likes to steal information. That's what the whole spy balloon was for. The spy balloon actually went right over Snap-on Corporation. We got all the information from Snap-on that they paid the manufacturers for. So no launch can program all their scan tools.
Well, yeah, I need to get up to get things moved tomorrow. Y'all take care. All right, Justin. Appreciate you coming through. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Differential grease fluid. Yeah. That's an honest tech right there. Damn straight. Heck, my most experience has been M11 engine and TCM, 15 for engine and 2.5 for the TCM. Hold up. What? You've had to put an engine? Holy crap. Dude, what? All of you are all stand-up great techs. Appreciate that, Shannon. We all appreciate that.
I've never fixed a damn thing in my life.
I beat myself up for my mistakes because I should be better. It makes you better, though, and it makes you become more keen to not do it again. That's the whole point of learning from them. And if you don't learn, then dang. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Appreciate y'all coming on. Appreciate y'all coming through. Everybody who sent out donations, very much appreciated. Tuesday we'll have a stream, and then hopefully Friday, for those of you that are still in here, Friday we will be doing a giveaway. Hopefully, I'm hoping on it. So y'all have a good night, and again, we will see y'all on Tuesday. Yeah. Anything y'all want to say, Dave Turner?
Oh, y'all have a good week. Thanks for letting us entertain you. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for giving Fluffy support. I'm sure he appreciates it. And y'all have a good weekend.
Sir.
You're all awesome. You're all wicked. Have an awesome weekend. And I love hanging out with you guys. Fluffy, thanks for having me on. Sergio, nice seeing you again. Dave, like usual. Love you.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Have a good night. No.
All right, guys.
I'm not very talkative.
Deuces. Right. All right. Good night.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can